Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Thursday the 16th of April 2026. I'm going to do you guys a love tarot reading focusing on the person that you are connected to, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions and intentions towards you, Sagittarius. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. It may resonate with you, it may not. If it doesn't, it's not your reading. Come back for a next one. So, please excuse any background noise. My washing machine is on. Unfortunately, daily duties cannot stop for tarot. Right. So, Sagittarius, let's get into this. The person that you are connected to in love, what are their thoughts about you? What are they thinking about you, Sagittarius? The person that Sagittarius is connected to in love. What are their thoughts about Sagittarius? Intuition just told me to pull 4 then, so I did. Well, their thoughts about you. They're a bit stuck in their mind. They're kind of resisting. They're feeling like they need to walk away from something, from you, from some sort of feeling or some sort of past emotion, but they're resisting doing that. They are feeling not recognized, or there's a lack of recognition here, or a lack of success. Their emotions are a bit up and down. They're not really sure how they're feeling in their thoughts, not sure what to think, perhaps. There's an energy of that 4th card that wanted to come out. It's the 3 of Wands in the upright. Sorry, you got the King of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Wands in reverse, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Wands in the upright. They're kind of waiting for something. There's small sparks of looking ahead in the future with you, with them, not quite sure yet, but they're kind of holding, they're resisting something here. They're taking a breath, taking a moment before going forward or coming back, or I don't know. Let's pull some more messages and then we can find out what that might all be about. So, the person that you are connected to in love, Sagittarius, what are their feelings for you, about you? What is your person feeling about you? The person that Sagittarius is connected to in love, what are they feeling about Sagittarius? I'll keep going with 4. The Devil in reverse, the Page of Swords in the upright, the Page of Cups in the upright, and the King of Wands in the upright. So, they're feeling that there's something unhealthy or negative between you. Whether that be a negative energy, behaviour, just some sort of heavy, negative, toxic, unhealthy, whatever it is, energy between you that they are moving away from, or perhaps trying to, or thinking about, feeling about moving away from, or needing to move away from. They're distancing themselves, perhaps. They could be thinking, I mean, you could be in communication, you could be talking about it, you could be messaging each other, or they're kind of waiting to gain some sort of clarity or information, or they're trying to work out their feelings here. Page of Cups, they're in sort of fantasy mode. They're fantasizing, dreaming, thinking. They're really not sure how they're feeling, how they're thinking. But the King of Wands is there. They want to go forward in some way, whether that's with you, without you, but they're not doing it. They're kind of having to deal with this heavy. It's a bit confusing. I'm confused just looking at this energy. It's are they sort of Are they stuck in some sort of unrealistic thinking or negative thinking, or just the devil there in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the upright? It's giving me some sort of a fantasy or illusion, excuse me, illusionary, unhealthy kind of thinking, feeling. There's something not quite right here. They're stuck in some sort of, or you are both, or you are, or they are. I'm not sure. I mean, the Wands are here. The King of Wands is here. That's your energy, Sagittarius. So perhaps it's you that's kind of waiting for them to come forward before you can move forward with them, or with yourself, by yourself. Perhaps you're not feeling a lot of success here with this person, or recognition, or you feel like they're not recognizing you enough, giving you enough attention perhaps, or emotion, love. Perhaps it's you that's kind of finding it hard to detach, or you're aware that there's some sort of unhealthiness here that needs to be detached from. So, actions and intentions. The person you're connected to in love, Sagittarius. What are your person's actions and intentions towards you in love? Yeah. Judgment in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse. I'm getting the feeling, I'm just going to say it straight, I'm getting the feeling that someone's being messed around here. Someone's being messed around. Someone could be quite emotionally detached here, or stuck in their head, stuck in their emotions, but they kind of, I'm getting this energy that they need to, their issues, or I'm getting the unhealthiness coming from them. They're kind of stuck in this unhealthy emotional energy that kind of wishy-washy, kind of avoidant, up and down, hot and cold. I'm definitely getting some sort of avoidant, cold, shut off energy. Yeah, possibly they could be deceitful, or there could be some sort of deceit or manipulation here. I'm getting someone they play with emotions, but they don't do it intentionally. They do it because they're so, I don't want to say the F word, but I'm getting it quite strongly. Can I say it once? But they're so kind of messed up, I'm getting. Their emotions are really messed up. And it keeps them stuck in this unhealthiness. They're hot, they're cold, they can be very detached, somewhat cruel perhaps. Perhaps they lie, or perhaps they've got some sort of negative lifestyle going on that's very imbalanced. And I'm getting someone, they're not owning up to, they're not dealing with what needs to be dealt with. They just sort of mow over it. They push it under, sweep it under the rug, and there's a lot of unhealthiness here, a lot of unbalance. Oh, hello. There's a lot of Page energy. 10 of Wands just floated out in reverse. So, yeah, there's a burden here that needs to be let go of. Perhaps you're the one that's, someone knows that something is heavy here, and it needs to be walked away from. It needs to be separated. It needs to be freed, let go of. Just want to have a look at the Devil in reverse in their feelings for you, Sagittarius. Cards are flying out. The Magician in the upright, 4 of Wands in reverse. Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go with another deck in a minute. I'll keep those, but... So, in their feelings about you, Sagittarius, the Devil is here in reverse. And I'd like to know why. Why is the Devil here for the person that Sagittarius is connected to in love? Why is the Devil here in reverse for the person's feelings that Sagittarius is connected to in love? Seven of Swords. Yeah. Like I said, there could be, so there's some deception here, or there's some sort of, someone's not being honest about something, or they've lied, or there's something here that they're kind of keeping from you, or whoever's keeping what from whoever. There is something, and that Queen of Swords in reverse as well. I mean, there could have been some harsh words exchanged, Page of Swords. There could have been some, I don't know. I'm not getting very good vibes from this, Sagittarius, I must say. So yeah, there's some sort of sneaky, deceitful energy there. Some sort of, I don't know what it is. I'm just going to move to the next. Right, so tell me about the Page of Cups. Why is he here in this person's feelings? Ace of Wands, yeah. This is what I'm getting. Like, they, hot on card, they come in, there's some sort of passionate spark, or perhaps this is a more casual kind of connection, or a more physical connection. But when it comes to feelings, deep emotions, or talking about future or whatever else, they kind of shut off, or they don't give you straight answers. I'm just going to pause a moment because my washing machine's on spin. One moment. Sorry about that. I might have to pause again. I'm not sure if you're picking up the noise or not, but yeah. So there's some sort of new beginning, or so there is a possibility of some sort of beginning or progression going forwards, but your person's, they're not sure what they want. They're not sure what they're feeling, what they're thinking. They're not sure what they want. I mean, perhaps they know what they want when it comes to the passion and the physical and all that side of things, but long term, thinking ahead, I'm not sure that they can go much past that, because I think that's just too much for them to process. I'm getting Page of Swords. Why is it here? Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, overwhelmed. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. When it comes to thinking ahead or making plans, or maybe, I mean, that Four of Wands is there in reverse as well, that flipped out earlier. When it comes to long-term commitment or kind of thinking about all that, it just overwhelms them. It just overwhelms them, and they kind of shut off, or they detach. I feel like I'm just repeating myself now, so this is, I'm probably not going to go much further. So tell me about the Page of Swords in reverse. He's here twice for the person that Sagittarius is connected to in love. Why is Page of Swords here in reverse? Death. So perhaps there has been an ending here. Perhaps this person has communicated to you, messaged you, contacted you, phoned you and said, you know, this needs to sort of end, or this unhealthiness, this toxic energy between us needs to end. Queen of Swords in reverse. Why is she here? King of Swords in reverse. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Yeah. So you've got a King and a Queen of Swords in reverse. One clarifying the other. I'm getting that this person is, yeah, they can be quite manipulative. They can be cruel, cold, detached, cut off, perhaps selfish. They kind of, I'm getting a using sort of an energy. They kind of come in for the physical, for the casual, for the passion, and then they cut off again. Can't say it no clearer than that, and I've got to say what I can see. Temperance in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this one, yeah. So the energy is repeating now. They're not willing to, they're not willing to put the work in, make the effort. They've got to, you know, they're here for fun. They're here for fun. They're here for a good time. But anything else, I'm just not seeing anything committed or long-term here for the moment in this energy. I mean, energy is fluid. I'm just saying what's here. It could all change. You never know. It's not my job to predict the future. I'm just reading the energy that's in front of me. Judgment in reverse. Justice in the upright. Yeah, there's some truth and balance that needs to be brought here. Someone needs to be honest, truthful about what is and what isn't in order for you both to move forward, or for you to move forward. Because I feel like here, Sagittarius, it's you that's waiting for some sort of outcome from this person, waiting to see if there's going to be progression here. And I just don't think you're getting it, and I don't know if you're going to get it, to be honest. But I'm going to leave it there because I'm just going to keep repeating myself. This energy is really heavy. It's really kind of stuck. So, yeah, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Hope it helped. Hope it resonated. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you would like more readings from me, subscribe to the channel. Click the bell at the top of my page and you'll get notifications when I next do a read. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time, Sagittarius. Bye-bye.